Well, welcome back to our lunchtime live stream. And it's that time again, time to do another quick quest for lunch. So if you're having lunch right now and you're thinking about EQ, you've come to the right place. And you've come to the right place because we're going to be doing a quest today called Proof of Health. And Proof of Health starts out in the Crypt of Decay, and here it is, right-eo, right here, and you get the quest, not from these guys, but this guy over here. So this guy, the hamster here, once you get the quest, he will give you this item called Message from Gerald the Enraged, and you're going to give this item to this lady that started it. But before we do that, I want to give you guys a chance to log in and view it. So I want to go over some of the items we have on this enchanter. And one of the viewers had requested that I show this. So I'm going to go ahead and show what we have here. Some of the better items. The rest of the items are basically, you know, the basic items. But we do have a few things like Crypt Hunters. And the Crypt Hunters you get from killing the named out here. So you still have a basic robe right here. Nothing special. Nothing at all. But let's just spend a moment and go through this here. You can see the Crypt Hunters is slightly better than the normal item you would get. And here's Rogue's Golden Mask. This is from EOK, Empires of Kunark. And you can see the things it comes with. Force of Mana, Force of Endurance. This is nice. And you can click on it and it'll go ahead and upgrade those alternate advancements. And I'll show you where those are. Those are... should be somewhere here. No? It should say something like item. Oh, where is it? Maybe in here. You get something from the item. Oh gosh. There it is. So if you look here, Expanding Mind is maxed out. This is you get from items. Now, Form of Defense would be a nice one to get because it raises your armor class each time you get it. So right now I'm at, you know, only armor class 3000. But if you upgrade this, you'll get it to go a lot higher. Let me see what we have here. Hand of Gallantry. We need to add the hit point buffs. Let's add this. And we can see exactly what my AC is. Not that it's going to make a difference. I mean, you see other people, like we look at Dandon Mindfire, he's running around 7,000 something AC. Well, I'm at less than half of that. But you see here, Form of Endurance, this is nice. Knowledge of the Past, maxed out. Might of Stone, all these. So I basically need to just get Form of Endurance and Form of Defense. So I can get an item and click on it and do that. We cannot spend any more AAs, we're maxed out. Now, let's go in here and here's a couple other items. Peacock Charm, this has got, I picked this up in the Broken Mirror. So you want stuff that's about 3,000 hit points. That's standard group gear. I have Soldier's Golden Stud. This is from Empires of Kunark. This is a nice item. It would be nice to get these higher. And this is another basic item you're going to find out here. And you get these by doing the quest, killing the named. This is a Soldier's Belt. This is a nice item too. Expanding Mind, nice, maxed out. I have this, and if you want to go see these, just hit stop and rewind a little bit and you'll be able to see it. This is an okay weapon. It has Force of Corruption. Take a look at what this does here. And we have a shield, you know, just your garden variety shield you get out here. And I put a focus of Deadening Wave to increase it by 6 seconds. This is very, very important because that's Deadening Wave is this guy here, my Area of Effect Mez. And you want to add that in. And I want to welcome all you guys for tuning in. We're about to get started in a moment. Of course, one of my nice little things, the flying carpet can only be used outside. I really like this thing. It's a cool little flying carpet. And we have just, here's the basic, these are basic group items you can get, nothing special, kind of par for the course. We have this is another item. A lot of these items were donated to us. Okay, so anyway, we've done that, and I will go over steel plate and those at a later time, just so that you guys see. But now, what we're going to do is we're going to get started. So you guys can wait here. What I'm going to do, and once again, let me introduce the cast and crew here. We have Belma over there, another side of the the breakfast table. We have Zhao over there. They're both our mages, level 1 to 5, and steel plate, played by my girlfriend. It's always good to have her playing, and it's fun to have somebody to play with, and we're both in the same room here. So that's what's really nice. So first thing I'm going to do is go down here, and I'm going to go, we're going to go north. Gotta go talk to this, deliver the scroll to the lady. So here we go. Now if you see this guy laying on the ground, he's part of another quest, so just ignore him. So if you're doing that other quest in the Crypt of Decay, he's one of them. Keep in mind that when you come up here, this area here may be KOS to you. I like to point that out. I'm a high elf, so it's okay, but I try to come up here with my dark elf mage, and there she is KOS. So it all depends on, I guess, what your faction is. And we give this scroll to her. So we've given this scroll to her, and then she says, "Oh, why we would pull back over us? Go and find you know what." So without doing that, we gotta go to you know where. We have to go to the Crypt of Soul, and that's where we're gonna be going, folks. So the first things first, I'm gonna call a hero over there, and it looks like Steelplate already knows what to do, and that's right. We gotta go over to this lovely green colored coffin and click this. Okay, so now we are slowly logging into the demi-plane of decay, and we're going to be going over to the Crypt of Soul. And what I do like about this is I like how everything is so small. And, there's no running around. I mean, you have a lot of backtracking, but it's really small. Fits in the plane of knowledge. This is where we go. Do not click on the skull yet. And it's time to call a hero. Now, a little word on the Crypt of Soul. This is the most difficult and high level zone inside demiplane, inside of the broken mirror. So what you have to realize is that the mobs hit hard. You're going to see these Bakken guys. These are the friendly version up here, but in there, everything is tough, and they have. If you've gone through the into the temple, you'll know just how tough they are. So what I'm going to do is down there, what you have is you have mobs that see Inviso, no matter what you put on, and then you have undeads. Mostly they're undeads, but it's a mix of the two, so they force you to fight your way through. But if you're careful, you can sneak your way through. So we should all have Inviso undead, and we do. Go up to the little skull and click on it. And we are zoning in. And do not click anything. Don't click any abilities, because we don't want to drop the invisible. You're going to go into a room with 4 skellies in there, giant skellies. Now, what we're going to do is consult the map. The area we have to go up to is we have to go north, and then we have to head to the library, and there's a secret room behind it. So the trick is we can either take the quick route. Let me go this way and kill a few of these guys, and carve out an area here, or we can try to sneak up there. So you guys stay there, let me take a peek. Yeah, you see that area can be a little bit tricky. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to do the sneaky method. Let's go and go up, follow me into that hallway. Okay, now what you have to be careful of is we would need to make a move to the left into the hallway. And we have set up a campfire, so first things first, let me set the main tank, the rolls. This is main tank, and I'm puller. We're gonna go to the left, okay? We're gonna go to here, we wanna kill this guy in a moment. But you gotta make sure you're clear of everything first. You're in here far enough. He is a roamer, you wanna get him. Oh shoot. Ay, 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 okay. Okay, now we can attack him, darn it. My bad. Okay, let me just get him under control. Don't go out there, fight him in here. Yep, that was my bad. I clicked the wrong button. You want to fight him in this area here. Because you don't want to fight him out there. Because if you fight him out there, what happens is you may aggro the other skeleton that's out there, and that would be bad. Just gonna kill this guy right here. Good job, steel plate. Whoa, love that DPS. There we go, there we go. Nice job. So come on back up here. And we're gonna see if we can do this the stealthy way. Okay, so I'm going to take a look up ahead. We're going for the glow circle room. That's where the quest has taken us. So we're up to library. Now you can sneak through here sometime. First thing to do is they're all undead. They're not too bad, like this guy here. We have a choice. We could kill these guys off. Let me see, check this one. We could either do that or we could sneak on by them. I think we should try to sneak by them. Actually, yeah, let's do it the slow way. Let's kill a few of these guys. Let me pull this guy over here. Let's get him back here. Let's do this. You can pull this guy here. Get this on. He's blue. Because the next room we may get company. In fact, we will. And he's got so on him. Pop this on him. And you can see these guys, these zombies, they still have a lot of hit points on them. A ton of hit points. They may look blue, but they're no patsies. Oh, unless you have steel plate, of course. The steel plate just sawed him in half. Very, very nice. Okay, let's get the next guy. If you want, you could always sneak past this, but it's always safe to clear it. Okay, so we're gonna go this way, come over here, right in this alley here. Okay, I guess he wants to fight over there. Alright, be that way. Okay, we'll fight you over there with our swarm pets and all that. Okay. Nice job, Seal Plate. You saw him in half. Very nice. Oh, got him. Good job. Good job. And we have to make sure we have all our buffs up. We do. Okay. Casting Group Inviso. Actually, gotta cast this here. Okay, so there we're gonna go up to is we're gonna go straight and move over here. This is the secret bookshelf. Now over there we have this rotting follower. Let's go ahead and prepare to bring him. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this guy here. There you go. And that should get him. I want to welcome you guys to the channel. We are in the Broken Mirror doing Proof of Health, which is a mission. And it's not too hard yet, but it will get harder. It's an interesting mission that they have here. And these are the earlier, how should I say, these are the earlier mercenary missions. They do get harder as you go up. Each one gets harder and harder. So they start out easy and they increase in difficulty. That's what I kind of like about them. And they're always fun and challenging, but they're not so crazy that you can only do it with certain mechanics and all that. Only until later are you kind of stuck with the mechanics of the mission. But these are just basically any pickup group can do, or, well, good pickup group. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna pop everything here. We gotta be really careful. I'll show you where it is. This is a secret entrance. Now come in here, but don't go too far. Stay right about here. What's going to happen is if we go down there, stuff's going to happen. Keep our mages back. Okay, so what we're supposed to do is find evidence. When we get down there, we will possibly get jumped. It'll be my job to get control of the fight first. If I can't, I'm going to try to engage the two mage pets to tank these guys. At the same time, we have Bakkens all over the place. So what I can try to do is I can try to pull these guys first, and let's see what we get. I'm going to try to go with a mez first. So stay back, Seal Plate. Whatever you do, don't go down there. Fight back up here, because if you go down there, it'll activate the quest. Let's go with the mez. Let's see what we get. Okay, this guy, good. Look at all those guys. Whoa, check this out. Going with the mez. Look at that. Got 3. Okay, so this guy here is the bad boy. Okay, so the other guys are locked down. So the guy that's at 99%, kill him, but don't get behind. Just fight them from there. These other guys, I'm going to lock them down. You see how those other guys spawn? They either pulled or spawn. What happens is, when you encounter that guy down there, you will get a spawn of 2. So it could be potentially disastrous if you go get the whole room and this guy. So you have to watch out for that. Oh, that guy's out there. Okay, so let me go ahead and blur the guy out there. Okay, we blurred him, so now we gotta fight these guys here. Okay, hang on. And once again, fight him this way. Don't get down past that step, because you never know what's gonna happen. I'll pull the next guy. Okay, I'm gonna engage him. There we go. Okay, so the one, he's at 98%. And that's the one we're going after. We're going to go right after this guy here. 98%. Other guy I'll lock down here. Keep him on lockdown. And while that's all going on, I let steel plate do the job. I'm just going to lock this guy down here. And we'll work on this. And you can see they took down some of my runes. It's a good time to pop the rune, refresh this. Polyreactive, refresh this. There we go, we lost that. That was an important one. And this guy, we're just going to take it out. Okay, he's already dead. Nice job, steel plate. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. And these are just things you don't need on them. So, next guy. There we go. So these missions have this kind of challenge. You can expect that when you do missions here, at some point you're going to get jumped. So just be ready. When you come through here, always have your shield up. There's not a lot of weird aggro or weird pathing, so you don't have to worry about mobs going around the corner, picking more stuff in. And that's one good thing about it. It's pretty straight up, and I like that. It's simple, straight up, fight to the death. Nice, nice shot again. And these are for the other quests. You may have recognized that. It's time to pop the fire shield back on everybody. We're going to get our mage to bring up the fire shield again. And I always keep stuff like shield of consequences. It's an over, under type of thing. I keep that going. Time to rebuff these mages. Just do this rebuffing. And it looks like we have... Oh, we ran out of haste. Oh, that could explain a lot of problems. So let's put this back up. And this will always make sure the haste is up. But even without the haste, everybody hits so nice. And I will put up an area of effect stun, so that if we do get jumped by these guys here. Okay, so everybody's there. Oh, wait. Need this. This is a rune. This will break me just a little bit. Let me try to go down and see what happens. We're going to clear the room first. We're going to get this guy here. Okay, and there's another Bakken. So the yellow Bakken, I'm going to mez him. Yeah, the one that's white is the guy we want. Okay, there we go. And I like to just get the fight under control here. Like this. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And we get the mages to nuke him a bit. Welcome you to the channel, guys. We are broadcasting on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. There we go, nice job. Next guy, preparing him. And to take this opportunity to slow him. There we go. And let steel plate do his job. Very nice. Okay, bombs away. Dropping the bomb. You gotta have some DPS, otherwise these fights take a long time. One thing about TBM is, since the monsters are pretty tough, is you have to make sure that you have oh, gifted chromatic haze, very nice. You have to make sure that you have enough DPS, because if you don't, and say you come out with a low DPS team, some of these guys will respawn. It makes it a lot harder. So let me peek out there. Okay, I'm gonna move down a hair. Okay, so the next thing we do is we creep up here and I think we target him, and there we go. Find evidence, and you go through his text here. Okay, there's 2 Bakkens down here that are going to spawn. There they are. Now, see how I did that? See how I backed up like that? Now, just imagine if you did this earlier without clearing the room out. Oh, and sure enough. You get the one that's 99%, the other one at 100, he's been there. Okay, so, sorry, hang on a second. I get the one at the lower health, 94%. Or 93, let me slowly. Okay, let me get that, because he's 87%. Let me just get the slow on him. Okay, the same deal with this. Yeah, I don't know how he broke out, but it does happen. Yeah, and he broke out again. It could be the other little pets are doing like the swarm pets. Well, no, they just go out and they just grab them. So, hey, Nerd Navigator, hello, man. How's it going? Hey, Nerd Navigator, I really enjoyed that raid you guys did last night. That was fun to watch. It really, really was. I think it's cool when you go back and do those raids like that. I really do. Great idea. Yeah, that was a great idea, and it's fun. It was fun to watch. I think a lot of people don't get to see those, so that's a great idea for videos. Really, really good. Not a lot of people can do it, and especially like the older content. I think it's kind of good because one thing that's good is the raids aren't going to take forever, so you could make it into digestible sized content. You can do a raid and you know, it can be done in an hour or so, like that, which is much, much better. So that's a great idea. I only wish I could do that. Yeah, I always just, my guild likes to do them. I think and that's the thing about like newer raids. You know, the current raids, they just take a long time, and it's like a lot of times you're just sitting there watching something, and it's just like, oh, well, you know, it's taking forever. But the old stuff, you get to see some progress, and it's still deadly. Like that Dane with the damage shield. Oh my god, that was nuts. That can kill people in a few hits. It was like just crazy. So then you go up to this guy. Oh, okay, and he gives you the feather. So throw the feather in your inventory. And then we'll take this moment, look for shinies in the room. There are no shinies. Last time I was here, there's a shiny. So instead of going back, let's sit and chit chat for a minute. You can rest here. Let's go up the ramp a little bit to here where I am here. And you can sit. And yeah, speaking of raids, what? It auto mod? It did? What's auto mod? I have auto mod on? I'm using the Twitch beta site. Oh yeah, you know, I'm using the Twitch beta. It comes with all these settings. Like I don't know what the auto mod. I guess it has all. I just set it up for default, and then away it went. But anyway, I want to talk about the raids. What's cool is I was trying to do Ritual of Terror myself, and you know, of course, that one the mobs are pretty weak and all that. That's the first one you do in the Fear. So Steelplate and I tried to 6-box that. And you know, there's no problem. We're just cruising along, you know, killing the stuff. You know, the mage pet can practically, you know, tank this everything and kill it its own. But it has the most annoying mechanics in it. The annoying mechanic is Fright Finger teleports you all the way to the other side of the zone. Yeah, I don't know how to turn that off. I have to turn off auto mod. I gotta look for it. I'm kind of new to Twitch and what the settings are, so after this stream, I'm gonna go in and find out where that auto mod is, or what it's doing, or all that. I know YouTube had a new feature that's kind of like auto mod. That one on YouTube, you definitely need it, but Twitch is a really friendly, um, friendly user base here, so it doesn't really need it, but I'll figure it out. There's a lot of things on Twitch I don't even know how to do, so I will look into that. But anyway, back to uh, that one I was talking about, Ritual of Terror. I tried that, and that was obviously meant for when you have like 30 to 50 people, because three of my characters got teleported to the other end of the zone. And of course, one mage was back, and I tried to call a hero him back, but it happened to be the healer got teleported to the other end of the zone. And that was sucky. And then when I brought the healer back, of course everybody's dead, and it just turned into a wipe. I had to just feign death at that point. I used this planar overdose thing, but that was what's so sucky about it. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me work on that for rating. Okay, good. And so you do need a lot of people, even though the mobs are they're pretty easy. They're all green to me, so you can mow them down. Yeah, there you go. A tune, yeah, okay, a tune, yeah. I'm watching there. There you go. Every. Okay. A tune on Fronavi. I think I have like an 85 something on there. And then, yeah, that's the problem. It's only 85. Because all my stuff is on the test server. Oh, okay, yeah. I should, the thing is I'm free to play. And I can get like an 85 tune. Oh, that would be really cool. I should do that. I have one over there. I'll look. I think it might be a ranger or something. I know I have something over there, or I have a druid on there. That would be nice. Thank you. It'd be nice to, if you guys don't mind, me covering it and stuff. It would be cool. I hope I could do something. At 85, I'm kind of weak. Like I said, I brought in my healer for my for Ritual Terror was only 85, and that's more than enough to cover the 105s to heal everybody. But yeah, she died really quick. It wouldn't have mattered if it was 105. You got teleported all over. But thank you, Nerd Navigator. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I could bring it up a little bit, but it would still be free to play. It'd be more like the war correspondent and the cameraman. I don't know how much I could help you at it as a free to play, but I'm sure interested in that. Those look like a lot of fun there. It really does, especially when they're this bite-sized ones. Because I just remember the old days when I used to. My experience with raiding was back in the early days, like Fear Plane and Plane of Hate. And Fear Plane, that was like in 1999, 2000. That was an all-day affair. It was mostly just corpse runs and stuff. But the new raids, the bite-sized ones, look like a lot of fun. Totally a lot of fun. But yeah, anyway, just Ritual Terror was. Oh man, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Then I read about this raid. You need to activate the 4 temples at the same time, aggro them, and you got to hold the aggro. Um, yeah, that's good. That's good. The trash wasn't too bad on Ritual of Terror, but it did take a long time. For example, they have 5, 6 waves of 5 lizard men that are aggro linked. You can't, in other words, you can't blur them. You can't punt them or anything. They just keep coming back. So you got a mez and lockdown. They hit pretty hard, like 10,000. So they're decent, but it does take time. But the thing is just the mechanics of that one. Because I wanted to do TikTok after that. It seems more straightforward, but I don't know. I'll need a lot of people to do any of these old school raids for sure, because they're just, like I said, Ritual Terror is just annoying. You as I read more into it, that 4 temples have to be activated and you have to hold aggro. If you lose aggro for 60 seconds, the mission fails. And that's the thing. It's like, wow. So that means 4 temples, you need 4 tanks or something, and 4 healers to go with it, because they got to heal them. So that's, you need a couple groups over there. And then you need 1 mage or two just to sit there off to the side, call a hero, and everybody back when they get teleported to the other side of the zone, the northwest zone. And so it just there's a lot of stuff. Oh man, but your raid last night, that was cool looking. So you know, yeah, I look forward to seeing more of these that you guys put out. Fantastic idea. And even if you did ones before that are even easier, yeah, yeah, you have to you really need them. I mean, shoot, I mean, I found most of the time I was just hitting call a hero. Yeah, yeah, that I noticed. The pet didn't get banished, but the mage did. It was hilarious. Yeah, two mages got banished, the healer got banished, and that was the end of us right there. But yeah, if you guys even do the lower level ones with small groups, that would be cool too, because you can make it look like a group mission, something like that, and I think that would be really cool too, because everybody's so buffed and they're good, but at the same time, you can see with Dane last night, he killed that other guy just on the damage shield, and I was like, just like that. And I was like, whoa, you know, they're serious raids still. I mean, they are. They would be very, very challenging if they scaled it down and made it a high-end group mission. I think that would be good. Yeah, the House of Thule BOA. Oh, that's good. Yeah, and the Call of Forsaken ones, I can imagine those would be good. Like they give you a preview into it by doing the group missions. Like we did a group version of you know, uh, Doomscale Horde, and I can imagine what the raid version looks like because there's so many things that come after you. We're in his campfire back. While this is going on, we have to give the feather back with campfire before it happens here. Yeah, and I think even like I took a look at some of the underfoot ones. I mean, it's I think it's kind of cool. I like seeing like really strong characters just go in and just destroy that stuff, just totally rip it to shreds. I think that's fun too. It really is. In fact, for entertainment, I think that's even, in my opinion, that's even higher than the modern raids. It just takes so long. I was watching one of them, and I think it was Vim and Vigor or something, and it just takes a long, long time for things to happen because the monsters have like a billion hit points. But when it's scaled down, man, the action is fast and furious. Yeah, the story to it, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, that one was cool too. That's one of the ones you can solo. Um, yeah, yeah. I did that one with somebody else with Planky back then. That was fun to do. It took a long time, but you could see the story behind it. And that's what's cool. I mean, somebody that covered the story and it makes for a nice watch, a really nice. Oh, I gotta go and give it to the chick over here. So I'm gonna do this. So I'm going back to you know where again. Yeah, so that's good. And their navigator would be good to see you when I hope you get. I know you're going to be getting the expansion, and it's coming up in about 2 weeks, I guess, close to 2 weeks. Going to be so good to see you guys out there. I will be out there too. Uh, I know you'll be streaming it too. That'll be cool. I hope so. Okay, give her the feather, and we've completed it. Yes, we have. And everybody has gotten. We finished it. The lockout is 1 hour. And we've reached the AA max. We got 187 gold. I'm platinum, and we have alternate currency. Of course, don't need any more of that now, but it's tradable, so you can hand it down to your new friends or whoever needs it. Hand it to them. Yeah, I wish I could have stayed last night and watched that whole raid. I tried to stay as long as I could, and then I had to. It was bowling night, so I went out and went bowling. But yeah, that would have been cool to see. Because the thing is, that's something nobody does, and especially with in good quality. You'll see older raids, but it's done at 480 resolution. But the new raids are good, and plus with good commentary, it's fun to watch. I mean, I think, you know, definitely can't wait to see the next one you guys do. It's just really, really good stuff. Really good. Yeah, so we have finished this up here. And that was a really quick one right there. I don't know how long that was, but it was pretty quick actually. And at this point, you stand on the kitchen table here. Yeah, now that's really good because I noticed that the raid does cause lag, so that's really good. You got a good PC. Oh man, I wish you can show shadows, which is cool. And there goes Steel Play. She wants to get on the kitchen table. Hello. Yeah, okay, so here we are. And I guess what I'm gonna do is send you guys over to the Papa Rob show pretty soon. Whoever is on. I'm getting used to this Twitch, figuring out how to do this. So anyway, we finished this quest called Proof of Health, and it was a fun quest, and it was a quick one here. And I want to thank all you guys for joining us. I'm going to be sending you over to the Papa Rob show, I think that is. And until then, I will see you next time. Make sure to check out Nerd Navigator's channel. If you're watching this video later and you've missed that, you can see his text there. They did some really good raid in Kale Draco King's Madness the previous night. And those are fun, and especially the scaled down ones. It's great fun. It's something you just don't see, and it's cool to see with a high level group because it goes really fast and it's exciting, yet it's still dangerous. They can still kill you really easily. So there's plenty of danger and plenty of risk and way more excitement. So I recommend you guys go and check that out because I know I'll be checking that out. If he's doing one of those, I'm going to be watching it for sure. So Nerd Navigator, thanks for joining us. And I'll see you at your next video. And hope all you guys do too. Sending you over to Papa Rob Show. Okay, and I have sent you to Papa Rob Show. There we go.